Hey guys, I'm Nina.
And I'm Randa.
And we are in London.
Woo! This is not our Airbnb. We're actually in Kezi's Airbnb right now.
She's holding the camera right now.
Hey guys.
So we wanted to give you guys a little update on our skin.
Yeah, last year when we were traveling, our skin like wreaked havoc and it was the worst ever. We were so insecure about it. And we've been receiving some comments lately saying, you want to know, is your skin breaking out again? Or some people are like, oh, your skin's not as good as it usually is. That is true. It is not as good as it usually
Thanks
is.
for noticing, guys. We are not perfect.
And for those of you who commented back saying, hey, that's mean.
Thank you.
Thank you. It is kind of mean.
So we want to give you guys a little bit of the history of what we've been eating, what we've been doing while traveling.
Throughout these 5 weeks.
To show you why and how our skin has gotten worse. In the beginning of the trip, my skin was perfectly clear. Like, actually the clearest it's been ever.
Hers was better than mine, but mine was still really good.
In the beginning of the trip, we were having a lot of rice mainly. We weren't really having any like canned or processed foods.
It was hard to find vegetables and whatnot. It was basically just like rice and fruit, which did get boring, but it wasn't like horrible for our skin.
And yeah, it kept it good. By the time we got to Barcelona, we discovered canned beans and canned corn. So we were like, oh, there's no fat in this. So
we'd go and get our rice from the Japanese restaurant and then be like, okay, let's go get some canned beans and some corn, which it was great. Like, it was so much better than just eating rice.
It was delicious and super filling. In the beginning when we were eating this, our skin was breaking out a little bit, but it wasn't like nothing that was like too alarming. Like, I was like, oh, I really didn't think much of it.
Yeah, we were just kind of like, whatever, like, we're not gonna be perfect. Like, we can't be perfect. We're traveling, it's still stressful. We're not getting as much sleep. Like,
I didn't really even think about it.
I just wasn't gonna stress about it. I was like, whatever.
As the trip went on, we continued doing a lot of canned corn and canned beans, mainly the canned corn. Like, I had too much canned corn, and I really think that has made my skin, it's taken a toll.
The thing is, we couldn't really figure out what it was. Like, we thought maybe it's the canned food. So when we went to Berlin, we were eating what our family friends had to cook, and they don't like eat canned foods and stuff, so we stopped like eating.
I still bought some canned corn and ate it. Like, I was like, it was an obsession.
I wasn't eating as much canned food. She started giving us like vitamins like zinc and like probiotics and like different like vitamins, trying to see if that helped. So our skin got so much better within that week, especially yours. Yours was like worse than mine. Like, and yours is never that bad.
I didn't even think about it until they were like, oh, your skin. I was like, oh, thanks guys.
They're a very blunt family,
yeah,
but very nice family. We love them. So yeah, then Randa kind of like was brought attention, like, oh wait, shoot,
I was like, oh shoot, my skin's breaking out. I completely forgot.
So we thought like, okay, it's either the vitamins that are making our skin better or the canned food. So we got to London, we were still eating canned food, taking the vitamins.
As we were in Berlin and eating less canned food, still a couple but not as much, our skin had gotten clear. But then when we got to London, we were starving. We bought a bunch of canned food, like canned beans,
rice, canned beans,
canned corn, and like kind of like processed rice, all no fat, but it still affected our skin. It still made us break out.
So now we've stopped eating the canned stuff because our parents were like, well, if you think that that's what it is, stop eating it. And we've been like going to Whole Foods, spending a bit more money on our food, and like, it sucks to spend money, but it's so much better to have clear skin
and you actually enjoy it. But we're gonna end up wasting the money on the other food we spent because we're not gonna eat it.
We'll just give it to the boys who are staying with.
Definitely,
they'll eat it.
Also, we've been taking a probiotic. I'll put that in the description box if you guys are interested in that probiotic. Obviously, another thing I think that improves the skin is honestly just getting enough sleep. Every time I wake up in the morning, my skin's always better, and then like kind of throughout the day it might get a bit more inflamed, but getting enough sleep actually does affect the quality of my skin.
Our skin probably looks good now because of like the good lighting and we have makeup on and stuff, but it's not perfect. So for those of you who noticed, yeah, you're right, it's not perfect.
But it's not as bad as last year.
But it is not as bad as last year, and we're not gonna get down about it just because it's not really worth it. Like,
and I definitely think when I get home, when I'm in my normal routine, like exercising every day consistently,
it'll go back to normal.
Eating my normal foods, like my skin is gonna clear up and the scars and new breakouts will fade.
So for those of you who didn't know about canned foods affecting your health or your skin, we did not know about it, and we now know that from experience.
Exactly, you live and you learn. I also do think like even just corn in general, like even if it's not canned, for me at least, it just makes me go to the bathroom a lot, and it looks the same when it comes out, and you know, that's just probably not the best thing.
I don't think we need to put that in the video though.
But it's true. In case you notice, we have towels on our head. Moral of the story is we're not going to let a little breakout affect our trip and ruin us having a good time. Like, yes, we're not perfect, and is my skin where I want it to be? No, but I still want to have a good time in Europe and hang with my friends and be positive. So if you're struggling with acne, it's alright. It's gonna get better. You just gotta get into the right routine and don't eat your your canned foods or
Don't eat
oil.
your fat, don't eat your canned foods.
Yeah, if you want to see our other original acne story, we'll also leave that in the description box so you can check that out. Kezzy has an Instagram. You should follow her.
We'll
gonna
leave that in the link.
description box.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up.
Thumbs up for us being honest with you guys and having acne struggles. It's a thing.
The struggle is real.
We post videos every
Thursday and Saturday. Follow us on Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter. It's all at Nina and Randa, and we will see you next video.
Bye!